everyone, the Cyclone CoC Ice Nova is updated. This is the low budget version, and I have finally managed to put it together with spell suppression. Okay, the block version of low budget is, I would say, it's very difficult because it is very hungry of passive skills. There's really just not enough to manage on the passive skills for maxing your block, having life gain on block, resistance, damage as well. I would suggest like this is really much better. Using spell suppression with grace is much better than block for the beginning. Okay, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. This is like my backup plan if the Ice Nova or Frostbolt's Archmage doesn't work out. Alright, let's get to the POB. Okay, so unlike the previous POB, I've been playing this build for like every single league already as of now. We have all the notes here, important stuff, you need to check it out. And I do not have Act 1 to Act 10 because as usual, you can just go into my Google Sheet, take any one of the league starter and just play with it. You only transit into this build when you have enough currency to buy every single thing here, okay? Your important stuff is basically 2 cosplay Malays, and your body armor is either a tabula or even an armor or evasion body armor without life. Okay, you gotta remember it is without life. Okay, so I'm gonna take the level 80 skill as a benchmark reference because most of you guys will probably be either 80 or 90. Okay, let's just go with 90 first. So the changes to this build, right, is really very simple. I have removed the Heart of Ice nodes over here. I removed the crit over here, and what I did was basically I spec down. Oh yeah, I removed this crit depth perception over here as well. I'll explain why. Because our crit is already max. Okay, it's already at the maximum. Even our Cyclone is also having 100% hit chance. So I basically scaled downwards to here and took this suppression node because it gives really a lot. Okay, with chance of suppress spell damage is lucky. You're gonna hit 100% spell suppressed, and then of course I'm gonna take this because our crit chance is already max. There is no need to take, so I spend one more additional point just to get the attack speed and accuracy because we are dual wielding, so as much attack speed as possible is going to help. Okay, and the accuracy mastery I'm going to change to this, which is 50% more accuracy rating at close range. This is basically only for our Cyclone, and Cyclone is at close range, so this is definitely way better. Okay, and the other one is over here. Instinct, basically more chance to suppress spell damage, and then you have phasing if you have suppressed spell damage recently. But what I really want is 8% chance to suppress spell damage while phasing. Okay, so technically we are always phasing most of the time, I guess. And the next part is basically, where is it? Oh yes. Okay, never mind. Let me jump to skill gem first. So, oh, I can't jump to this. I gotta go to the items first. So I'm gonna skip the skill gems for now first. Weapons, same to cosplay. Helmet, same, life, resist. The bench cuff is a bonus. Body armor, you can just use the tabula rasa all the way if you're lazy like me. Glove, this is a little bit of a change. I will need you to actually find one with those 3 mods, okay? Chance to suppress spell damage, life, and resistance. You need the chance to suppress spell damage, okay? And remember, yeah, basically these are all most of them are like evasion stuff. Okay, so get as much evasion as you can. Amulet, this round we are no longer going to allocate. So previously we allocated this, which is Graceful Assault. Now I am going to change to this, which is Courage. You get 30% increased evasion rating if you haven't been hit recently, and 15% chance to suppress spell damage if you have hit an enemy recently. We are always hitting, so we always have this on. Okay, if you do not like this, you can always go back to taking some other spell suppress stuff like I think quick step does the job as well. What else is there? Intuition. I think this helps also, right? Okay, let me just do a quick check because I didn't really try it before. Intuition. Okay, here we go. I am not sure. Oh, okay, we will hit 98%. So that's not really good. We really need the additional 15% because the spell suppress percentage goes down diminishingly. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to courage. 9 save. Okay, and our rings is still the same. Your attribute life 1 resist. Please make sure you have enough. Okay, please make sure you have enough 1 prefix slot to have the non-challenging skills have -7 to total mana cost. This is very important. Okay, this is really very important. The rest is basically much same, and because of the recent changes whereby you can no longer craft mana reduction cost on your flask, that's a really huge pain in the ass for COC build. Okay, I've even heard some of the players saying what COC is not playable, you're having a lot of mana problems, it's not really efficient now. Guys, I just need to use back the old method, which is having your mana at about 150 range, and you have mana leech almost instantly. You don't even have to worry about mana problems. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna change the critical strike chance to diamond flask back again. Your quicksilver flask just have more attack speed. Just have more attack speed. Okay, there's really nothing else good left to put here, to be honest. What else is there? Quartz. For the sulfur flask, right? So here there are 2 options. You can either use the sulfur flask, or you can use the amethyst flask if you are going deeper into the endless, like maybe with tier maps. You want to survive more, or you can use a quartz flask and you can annoy something else. Okay, there are lots of things you can annoy. Basically, you can even annoy divine judgment. What else is there? Arcane potency. Yeah, sure. There is tons of things to annoy if you can cap your spell suppress. Okay, like even so, right? I think having 98% spell suppress is legitly good enough. What are the chances that 2% you're gonna get one shot? Like, even if you get one shot, that's like so random and rarely happen. Okay, so yeah, honestly, I might actually annoy something else if I were you, but I'm just trying to showcase that you can actually cap spell suppress by anointing this courage. Alright, and because of that, because we need the mana to be near 100 to 150, I can no longer put Defiance Banner. So I have removed Defiance Banner. Now, there is a missing aura over here. Basically, this is like a 3-link aura right now. I haven't been able to find the nice sweet little spot to put over here. If you have something, you can put it over here. Otherwise, just throw in a portal. Yeah, just throw in a portal. It can be quite useful. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, there's really nothing else good to put already. Okay. Unless you can think of something nicer, then sure, let me know. Okay. For the cosplay trigger, right? I'm gonna change the 3rd support skills for frostbolt to be ice spear. Okay, some of you might ask, what? Why ice spear? Reason is very simple. This build lacks single target damage, right? Its clear speed is ridiculously good already. It lacks single target damage, and just throwing 1 ice spear can bump up your damage by another 500,000. That is a lot. That is really a lot. Okay, so where are we going to put our bone shield for now? I'm gonna put it on the frost blink because you're usually gonna frost blink in, and then you're gonna start spinning. So bone shield effect is still gonna take place. Okay, you can see the damage is also a lot. Right, so all of this small little stuff plays a part. I'm gonna incorporate Calling Strike as usual into Frostbomb and Frostbite, mostly Frostbomb. It's good enough to trigger the Cowl. And yeah, the rest is pretty much the same. We're gonna use CWDT and Immortal Call again, and I still suggest you to use Cast on Death Portal because, guys, every league the monsters just get harder and harder. I do not know when or how. Sometimes I even die. Like, even with this 100% spell suppress, there's still a little bit of uncertainty in me that this build is not extremely tanky. It is good enough, okay? At least there is a third layer of defense right now, so it's good, but let's not be complacent. Okay, so this is how it goes. Ascendancy wise, I don't have to explain, you can see for yourself. And yeah, that's about it. For the mid-budget assassin, I do not have time to update it. I will update it on the go, okay? I am very busy. I will explain it in the next video. Okay, I hope you guys have a nice league start. I'm pretty sure this build costs like 1 div or so only. The expensive stuff is definitely the Cosprey, right? Over here. Oh yes, one more last thing. People are going to ask me, Cosprey Malays, what attack speed do you need? I'm going to tell you brutally honest, okay? If you have currency, buy 14% attack speed. Buy the best one. Okay, buy the best one you can afford now, even if it's more expensive, because you're going to use this like forever. You're not going to change it already. You're just going to keep consistently upgrading this, and this is going to save you a lot of time. Time is currency, time is money. Yeah, you don't have to search on the trade website for it. So just get one with 14%. The other one, you can probably just get anything if you are lazy. Okay? Otherwise, again, 40% is the best. Okay, that's all for this build. I'm not going to go through the stats, okay? 4,000 life, what mana cost, evasion. They are all pretty decent, acceptable. DPS is right there. You can see it for yourself. It's really that crazy. Why does it not reflect in the previous POB? Is because now I've changed this to 4. You can expand from up to 4 frostbolt projectiles. Okay, this is very insane. 50% more damage with hits, and that's why you can see in our configuration this is just ridiculous, the damage output from this build by itself. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this build once again. I think this is gonna be fun. I'm afraid economy wise for this build, I really cannot foresee. Okay, I'm no prophet. There are so many people hyping Ice, Nova or Frostbolt right now. I said in the previous league, this skill is ridiculously good. Okay, the amount of damage output from this skill is ridiculous. There was no changes last league and this league, so whoever that's like hyping it right now is just hype. Right, it was the same as the previous league. It's still good. It's very good. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.